shit. videos, guys, and then we'll get into a game. I don't know what we're gonna play yet, though. New Elder Scrolls game.
Over the Christmas holidays, I spent an obscene amount of time absorbed by a brand new Elder Scrolls experience. This is the Elder Kings 2. Well, this game is actually Crusader Kings 3, but Elder Kings 2 is a complete overhaul mod with so much detail that it may as well be considered its own game. The creative expansions of the lore are amazing, the attention to detail is fantastic, and there are so many sensational choices when it comes to building your character, who, let me remind you, will be the founder of your dynasty. You can be the classic suite of Elder Scrolls playable races, but you can also be a Goblin, Marima, Falmer, Reekling, Dremora, Aelid, Lilmithid, those obscure fox people, and there are so many unique playthroughs and experiences to have, not only in what you do, but what other powers do. In one playthrough, I saw House Telvanni conquer Solitude and half of Western Skyrim, which in turn converted half of the local Nords to the faith of the Tribunal Temple. Some crazy stuff can happen. Over the Christmas holidays,
What's trending right now, guys? Alright, we gotta watch that, the Storage War thing. Ghost. We bought land in Japan, PewDiePie. Damn, he gets the views. It's crazy. And this looks like all music shit, for real. What's going on? I think I'm gonna do a playthrough of Red Dead Redemption, or probably do Elder Scrolls for a little bit, and then we'll do Red Dead. Probably just do Elder Scrolls today, actually. Let's watch this.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view. Next, I set a priority and a due date to keep things on track. I create custom statuses to organize my progress exactly how I want. I like to add...
I'm Phantom, and today I'm here to buy some units.
Fuck bullshit, bro.
Who the f is this?
Davis Dodds, I'm here to win this thing. Yo, this is Italian furniture. This costs a lot of money.
I've been doing weekly reaction videos with this. This is...
And nobody knows values the way I do.
Last couple weeks, their videos has been fire.
Duke Dennis, and I'm here to buy people's long-lost valuables.
Now he's dead. He's fucking dead. Oh, yeah.
It's your boy KC3 here. I see some storage. I want to buy some storage.
AMP Storage Wars.
Welcome to AMP Storage Wars. Today we're gonna buy some units, sell some stuff, and hopefully make some profit. And we brought someone to help.
Yeah! What's going on, guys? My name's Harris Neville. I buy, I sell. Let's get to the rules. Today, the guys have $1,000 bid between 7 different storage units. They will go through those storage units and have 10 minutes to find the most expensive items.
I think we got scammed.
Once they find those items, they will need to bring them to their designated appraisal circles before time runs out. The team with the most money from selling their items wins. All right, guys, let's break into some teams.
All right, guys. Who wants to be my teammate?
Me, I don't own Chris.
Yo!
Pick Chris up.
Nah. Y'all serious, man?
My bad, my brother. No, I didn't.
I choose Phantom.
Okay, I guess I'll get Chris.
This is a team of Duke Dennis,
And I'm Davis.
undefeated duo. The name speaks for itself, man. Undefeated duo.
It'll be kind of bad to lose now, but
Yeah,
we probably won't.
I hope we won't lose.
Yeah.
Hi, y'all. It's me and Phantom. We are the Bronx Bombers.
I like that hoodie, bro. That shit's fire. Guys, that whole outfit.
Yeah,
That was an
about it.
outfit.
Yeah, honestly. Bombers.
Look at them. Oh, shit. He got the Spider-Man Crocs.
This is Chris and Agent, and our team name is Kijiji. I used to buy and sell, actually, but only consoles. I made a little bit of money in uni doing that, so I got comfortable on Kijiji. That's like Canadian Craigslist. Used to cook on that.
Look at my little sword, guys.
Right, Chris?
Shit's crazy, ain't it?
As a reminder,
Look how the
First team will have
detail in that
$1,000
shit, though.
total to try and outbid each other, and any money they
It's
don't
supposed to be
spend adds back to
Oathkeeper
the
from
total
Game of
price at
Thrones.
the end. Let's go check out unit number 1.
I use it for like opening mail and shit.
I'm not gonna lie, 153. I'm feeling good, man.
I like your fit, by the way. Trash. Actual trash. I'll start the bidding at $25.
25. All right, here we go. I'm having it on him. 25, 50. 30. How many dollars?
35.
35, 34, 35.
35 and a half.
40. I'll get 40 on him.
This is bullshit. What are we gonna do this? I got to stay home. 50? What the? You just said bullshit. I just wanted to do that. What the hell?
Keep it true. 53. 4. I like to hear him talk.
Before everybody realizes the actual value of what we're looking at, I kind of just wanted to big hit and try and get myself a couple spots. And I don't even have a teammate to help. I'm like, I might as well just go all out. Hopefully I hit the lotto.
Did have a teammate, Chris.
Yo, Agent, he finally hit 40,000 subscribers on Twitch. Big ups to him, bro. For real.
Right, yeah, no, I did have Chris. My fault. I forgot. He was there. He was somewhere.
70. Not 5. Not 5. Sold $70 on
Team Kijiji snags the first unit, but we have 6 more to go. Let's see what's hiding in unit number 2.
Next! 174!
That was on my shirt.
Long time ago, we shot an A&P tackle football video. We bought a bunch of equipment, and we were so mind blown at how expensive everything was. So
Yeah, football
maybe a
equipment,
football
baseball
pad,
equipment, that shit's
stuff like we'll go
expensive.
for a decent amount. Wow.
All right, take a look here and how many dollars on him? 50. I'm 50.
53.
Now 50.
55.
Now 55. 60. Here down 60. Now $60 on
Can't go
60.
in.
I'm at 16. 55 here. 100. Where? I'm 30. 150.
You just
150.
betted against your own team, buddy.
I'm at 115. 5.
No, Chris is cheated.
70. 70. Here down
250.
250. 280. Now 5.
290.
290. Now $300 down. 295.
305.
305.
Stop.
310. 310. 10 now. I'm at
320.
20 here. 30 now. 320s here. 30.
350.
50 now. 60.
355.
Now 355.
Oh, that's crazy.
$60 bringing on in them there. 360.
360. 365.
Sold at
No, he said the
355.
370. Oh.
Damn, am I 2 for 2 or what, guys? I think I get my money back on the unit. It's like, it was so much random shit in there, you know? So, like, all I need is one of them to hit. Realistically, bro. What's the odds none of them hit?
If you're still watching ads in 2025, you're doing something wrong. If you're tired of...
What you think, bro?
Team Kijiji secures back-to-back units, but let's see if they'll have enough money to bid on unit number 3.
Oh shit, I forgot to put just chatting in the
And I
chat.
see some like I was just looking for like any clothes, sneakers. We trying to go for the vintage type of look. Archive. You feel what I'm saying?
We like a collector's group.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking for.
200.
$200 down there, down 225. I'm at 300, 300 down 400, 400, where we at? 400 down 450. I'm 400 down 450.
That's a dildo!
400, 450.
Ew.
Hey, they got a dildo over here.
You did see the deal.
I didn't see the dildo. You saw the dildo.
No, you seen it before me.
No, you saw the dildo. Then you said, let's get it. I said, all right, let's get it. It was a
No,
two-way.
no,
It's
no.
a two-way dildo.
Y'all niggas want that vintage
I'm
dildo.
not getting-
$500 now 480, 485, 490, 490.
No way they pass up on the last one. They put out 500 on this. These niggas don't buy and sell shit.
600.
No.
That fucking wood thing, I know it's expensive, dog.
25 I'm bringing on in down here on 25. Sold $600 on it.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't want that price up on these niggas, man. They bought a dildo for 600.
I don't know what made him say 600.
Hey, look, yo, you gotta take risks sometimes. Oh, hell no. I'm about to catch it, too. Wait till my mama's got that shit on, bro.
The Brooklyn Bombers are buzzing after that last purchase. Let's see if they can keep the vibes up for this next unit.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Got some anal beads in this one. Oh.
Yeah, board games, payday. They got good luggage.
Oh, no, this is...
Let's go, y'all.
I'm pretty confident we got a lot of records in there. I know maybe there could be some heat tucked in, but there's so much actual volume of records, I think it'll work out.
50.
50. $15 down 75.
Hey, what's up, X76? What's going on, bro?
120 down 30, 30, 31, 3. $300 down 2, 3, 325, another minute, 300,
How much money you got?
310, 310, 320. I'm at 320, 315, 315. So 310.
I just wanted you to pay more. I didn't want it.
We bought the 4th unit just because, like, the other 2 teams, they've been spending all their money. It was ours for the taking.
The undefeated duo changes up the tempo and scratch your name on the board. Let's see if they can keep up the pace on this next unit.
Next unit, open that boy up.
I'm actually disappointed in agent for not noticing auto, like, you know, like car parts.
That's his thing.
It's kind of his thing, but I seen the wheels and I know how, man, listen, the wheels, and then I seen the bike.
200.
200. $300, 3, 4. 4 down, take a good look here. $400. Down 400, 4, 420, 4,
Now he's
30
dead.
there, 450. 430.
He's ass out. He's dead too.
430 here,
He's
420,
dead. It's all
430. Sold 420 on him.
Yeah, car parts, and tools. Those shits always sell.
Wheels go for it, dude. Man, I'm going.
'Cause I used to always watch Storage Wars. Does that show even come on still?
Because I
I don't
simply
even
didn't
know.
know where to get started. I didn't know how to.
I know repeats come on still, but I don't know if they do
Back-to-back
new
units, and this competition
episodes.
is firing up. Let's see what heat is hiding in our next unit.
Oh, hell no.
No, sneakers.
When the door raised,
Yeezy,
you
you
see
saw
the Yeezys,
Yeezys,
you seen the
Nikes,
Nikes, you see whatever.
and the other
But
one.
we knew it was a little risky, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
it
a
could've been
risky
empty.
unit.
It could
Ain't
be
nothing in there.
Yes,
And that looks like bed bugs right there on them.
Now 50. 50, 25's here, 50 where?
I'll do 75.
75, $100 down.
What you think about used mattresses, though? They usually go for at least 100 each.
Oh, hell no.
$100 on them.
Dude, we just need sneakers to be in one box.
Yeah, and
This is empty.
It's all empty as fuck. And them test sneakers, you hit
I think they empty.
The Brooklyn Bombers took a risk on some of the boxes that may be empty. Let's hope the final unit isn't some items that make them regret their decision.
Hey, Chris, what you think? What should we do this one, man?
There's real potential in this one, man.
20, now 30. Diamond 20, 30, 25, 30, 30, 30, 35, 35, 35, 30.
They don't let you see in.
55, 60, 71.
Like in the real Storage Wars, like the camera lets you see in there, but they can't step over into the storage unit. Like you can look, but you just can't step into the storage unit.
You ain't even letting Chris talk, bro.
80, 72, now 3, 200. And now 200, 225, now 20, 211, here's 12 there.
Is that a mongoose?
About 226.
226.
That's $100 bike at least.
7, 127 here, 227, 230, 235. I'm at 235 now.
234.
270.
270. Now 280 down, 280, 290,
285.
285,
As we seen agent keep going higher, he was like, nah, we might as well just pocket it right here because we know that agent, he not gonna budge. You gonna want to get that one, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
287,
320.
320, 325. I'm at 320, down 5. 25, down 5, down there, down 320, down 5. So,
Oh my God, we did it. We did it.
Chris told me to buy the last unit. He basically said like there was an AMP shoot where we needed to rent a throne a long time ago, and it was fucking expensive. Rent a throne. So like when I saw them big ass sofas, I'm like, yo, that might be money right there. So Chris said it. I didn't really think too much about it, man. I trusted you, bro.
Just like that, Team Kijiji gets the last unit. Now that all the units have been bought, it's time to move on to the next phase in this challenge. All right, guys, now that you're in your circles, this is the appraising section. And so you guys are gonna have 10 minutes to go inside your units and bring back all the items that will fit inside of the circle. Whoever has the most total value compared to what they paid wins. Now that you're a little bit immobile over here, I'm gonna give you a cart to give you a bit of an advantage. Once I press start on this timer, it's going. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's do it, baby. Hey, Chris. Just watch and learn, my boy. Watch and learn, man. Yeah, I'm fucked. Everybody has two people. They run, split up and shit like that. I can't do that.
So our strategy for the for getting the units, Kyle going to the left and I went to the right. You know what I'm saying? He blitzed the front, blitzed to the back.
Yo, is there anything in there? Oh! Yeah! Give me that money! Oh!
Some 13s, some 13s. Hey, once
Yeah, they hit the mother load.
I knew the primary thing was building around that bike. I didn't know how to lay it down, but Duke said he got me.
If I know anything, I know how to lay it down. So like, we just finna see.
Oh my God.
It ain't looking too hot.
What the fuck? Ah! Sorry, Chris.
Oh, it ain't fit.
How much you think this go for though?
It don't matter, bro. We just build around it.
Man. Skis. I didn't even see these. Okay, this is fire, because ski equipment actually does go for a lot.
Pretty decent. We got something going. We're cooking a little bit.
Bullshit, bro.
Oh, that shit looks
Cameras.
tough.
You gotta bring all the cameras. They take up next to no space.
Who the fuck is this? I found my long little.
Hey, that's me.
That's you? You were on Kathy.
What is these? Oh yeah.
Records. Yeah, they go for money.
Ain't no telling what was in the records. It could have been Michael Jackson. It could have been Teddy Pendergrass. It could have been Marvin Gaye. It could have been, man, it could have been all
Yeah,
the
records
Temptations.
do
It could've been
sell
all
though,
R&B's.
for real,
It could have
bro.
been anything. And
Like it depends on
records
like the
are real valuable.
like the White Album, for example. That record goes for like a couple $100 if it's in
You
good
got
condition.
Dennis boat right here that he bought back in.
Yo, bro, are you fucking serious right now? Why is this in the way?
Shut your bitch ass up, Adrian.
Put all his shit in the way. L-Mans. Phantom done put a whole bunch of mattresses in the way that conveniently blocked me from 2 of my spots. I had to go around the mattresses. I had shit falling off my cart. Is that strategy?
Bro, what the fuck, bro? No, we hit the lick. Nah, this shit is fire. I think we got scammed. I'm not gonna cap it.
5 minutes.
Yeah, all them
not
swords
wearing
and
the
shit
right
are
attire for this, I'll be
worth a
honest.
couple bucks.
You said BMW right here?
I think Kai and them were gonna win though.
Those tires.
They
Well,
them
I know how
shoes.
expensive tires are, and they had so many tires in there, bro. I know at least $100 a pop. We gonna stack them up easy.
Even $50. Their BMW tires, rims, or whatever. Even if they go for like 60, 70 bucks.
They're never gonna get it, will they, Craig?
No, sir.
Them shoulder pads,
I will come
they're
back
like
to that.
50 bucks,
Stop
30
laughing,
bucks.
Monty.
Yo, this is Italian furniture. This damn costs a lot of money.
I ain't gonna lie, we cooked.
You said we're fried?
I think we're fried, bro.
Can I still hit?
I took Adrian's card at the end because, you know, he wasn't using it. When you steal in general, you always just have it's a more upside.
It's an advantage.
Yeah,
Is there a consequence and a possibility for it? Maybe.
Yo, Kai's hair
this sofa
grew
fits
long
in
as
there-
fuck, bro.
This could be a game changer.
I'm gonna roll the dice. This shit smells horrible, bro. He made it fit. How?
The dome might just save us. I hope I'm correct.
2 minutes left.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Duke. I mean, Kai and Phantom, and then it's gonna be Agent, and then Duke. I don't think Duke and them are gonna win.
Yeah, it is what it is.
10.
Oh hell no, they ain't gonna win.
7. 6.
Oh, it's 2 of them chairs.
4. 3. 2. 1.
I think we did good. Adrian, you did it all by yourself? Chris. He left his teammate. Nah.
I lie. Sneakers is a W.
Chris, I tried, bro. I tried.
All right, guys. It looks like you got a lot of stuff here, and it looks like everybody's got it inside of their units. So now I'm gonna go through each individual circle and value them and see who has the most. We're gonna start over here with this one. I'm gonna give general values of each of these things. So when it comes to records are on average about $7 per record. Now, I would guesstimate the inside of here is about
Hell no.
Yeah, you wanna count if you want.
I like that out you, Davis. Detail.
Hey, we had 60 so far. I'm not even done yet.
All right, we got this chair here. This chair is worth roughly about $100.
Which is fine.
Each wheel is worth about $100 each.
What about these BMW with the rims in? They got the rims, big bro.
Averaging those out with the off-brand ones here, we're gonna go 600 total.
If somebody buys those scrape rims for $100, they're a sucker.
I'm gonna give the bike $1,500 in value.
What?
We sure.
Restored, these go for about $2,500.
No, but you saw that one is 1,500.
That one right there, yep.
I think he was fanned out. He might have been fanned out. Yeah. You might have seen Duke and was like, damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, let me price whatever you
Yeah,
want.
he was glazing way too
We got
much on that.
DVDs. Will you count out those DVDs for me?
Of course, biggest bro.
$1 a piece. $2 a piece.
That has an incentive to lie, count them out for you.
The scientific head right here is worth about $60.
Okay.
Oh,
bag right there.
hell no.
Okay, cool.
28.
28. Those are about $1 a piece, or 20.
Why are you
Okay.
taking his word for it?
They're $1, bro.
And then the cymbals is the last thing I'm missing here. I'm gonna go $20 on the cymbals. I am forgetting this camera right here. The camera is about 50. And that is it for circle number
Hell
1.
no.
Oh, I like these Jordans right here. 2015 Chicago's.
Yup. How much is that?
Those are about 500.
Ooh, 100.
13s. Those 13s are about $75.
Look.
Those are trashed. What happened to those?
I'm not worth it. It's still worth something.
Nah, it ain't worth
15.
nothing. If no one buys it, it's worth
All
nothing.
right, what else we got? 88 records.
Yes.
Yup. You know what's crazy too? I stole a pack of records.
Yeah, that was good.
You see?
Yo, they took
Bro.
records? You can't even trust your own brother.
Bro,
Like, what?
You know what, bro? At the end of the day got to end, though. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That was my coach used to tell me.
I like that.
So,
I kind of like that.
We got swords, vintage swords here.
are they real, though? Look, this isn't real.
Look, this is a real sword, bro.
That is. That's about $100 right there.
Then we got the belt from the Titanic ship that crashed.
That is, I've seen those before. It's only 60 bucks.
Flute. We got a flute.
Flute is worth about $30. It's not a lot.
Look, Paris.
$10.
Yeah, I went to Paris and I got one of them. It was like 8.
We got Messi's football from when he was a
That
kid.
is not messy football.
That's $5 right there.
Mirror.
That's $100 right there.
What? Okay, hold on, we're not done. Okay, we got a tape recorder.
That's $30. Radio's 30. This table here, we got about
Not in that condition.
50 bucks.
My grandma would
$10.
never let that through.
Camera, that's $25.
Hey, they desperate.
Where is he?
I don't know
Nobody's gonna pay for that shit. Like,
Oh, my
he's marking it up as retail, bro. Like, hell no.
That's nice, actually. That's $75.
Is that a stash?
Yo, that's a big stupid.
Oh, two-way dildo! Two-way dildo.
How you
for
even use
Kai
that?
and Phantom,
Y'all
man.
some wild ass.
The dildo's about $20. That's another 20.
That's insane.
Bro, y'all is wild, bro.
That's crazy.
All right, let's go.
2,000.
That's $20 right there. I think the last thing here is this bench, and the bench is gonna be.
The bench is out the circle.
That bench is $150.
Wait, so what
If it was in the circle.
Yeah, I was moving shit out so you can see what's going on.
Yeah, no.
Hey, if we was gonna be lax on the circle rules, I could have put in this second couch, man.
Like, I know one man's trash is another man's treasure,
Like when they lock
but they
Instruments.
What's this?
Circle number 2 is done.
I don't think okay, it was fair.
He was glazing.
I think he was a glazer.
they gotta realize, yo, that shit. They're
All right, so
giving
man,
like
look, before you
fucking.
do, everything's perfectly in the circle. Ain't that a bitch, man?
I am actually impressed about how you got this chair inside of the circle.
Yeah, that was all
Very
Chris.
impressed. I do think the blue might have been worth a little bit more, but
No, you just say that because you can see the diamonds in here on it. This got diamonds too.
Are you lying?
you got a diamond tester?
Oh, look, we got diamonds in every single one of these. That's at least 10,000.
Moissanite.
This chair is about $1,000.
Ooh wee. Hey, Chris, that was all you, my
Hell
boy.
no.
That couch from AJ is not a bad.
Hell.
I mean,
no.
and you know, he
150
probably
at
was
the
generous with
most,
us
bro.
as well. But
Come
you know,
on.
maybe the bike wasn't 1,500. Maybe it was 900.
The bike had no engine, bro, and it got fit. Do you understand what I'm saying? The bike has no engine, $1,500. All right, I'm getting. I'm not getting my bag, bro. It is what it is.
The skis are $150 per set, so 300 total. Cameras are
Broke
about
his foot.
25 each.
Yeah, and that's his Achilles tour.
We got some toys
Twice, by the way.
here. Toys are not worth much.
It depends who you are. Kids love toys.
For every toy in there, I'm saying $10 total.
I know kids that pay $100.
What if is a symptom that torments
Yeah,
individuals.
he gave it to
someone I love.
What if I have to?
Duke and them.
Football pads.
Hella pads too.
Those are
He was glazing.
15.
Hey, we shot an A&P video one time, and we know how expensive this.
Yeah,
is,
like
bro.
that's like $10.
That is worth hundreds and hundreds.
$10 each.
You have 3 of them, $25 each.
I can find that at Dick's Sporting Goods for $225, bro.
All right, what do we got under here? What else we got under here?
Some bullshit.
We got hella sports equipment, bro.
All right. Is
Think
this
you're a gym
Messi's ball
teacher.
too?
This one right here was signed by Mbappe.
This is like $2 each.
All right.
And then the tennis rackets are about 15 each. What else we got? Is that gonna be it?
Where is this guy getting his prices from?
We haven't even noticed the cameras over here.
Yeah, he did.
No, I got the cameras. $25 each.
Film camera.
$25.
Bro, you gave that little Mickey TV over there $100. This camera's worth more than that, bro.
Mongoose is about $100. And then what's in here?
It's hella clothes. It's dripping there. You know about drip.
Oh, it's at the circle.
It's at the circle. It's at the circle. You would know about that.
That's a comforter.
Yeah, so this comforter go for at least 50.
Bedbugs, don't touch that shit.
I don't want that.
That go for at least 50. How much that
Comforter's
go for?
$10.
10 what?
$10? You being nice, bro. $10
10 what? United
Hey,
States
what's good?
dollars?
That's $10.
Oh, hell no.
Goodwill, they got that for $10.
Look, bro. This a Falcons Braves combination.
The clothes I'm gonna give you $50 more.
Yeah, do you know Balenciaga
Goodwill's a scam nowadays.
All right, I think I've gotten all my values, and I'm
Their,
ready.
their
to
prices are
come to a
damn near high as
conclusion with my
Walmart.
appraisal team, and then we'll come back with all the total values.
Chris on the ground.
Yeah, you gotta get your teammate back.
See how they can set up for the bread?
It's really between us and Kai and Phantom. They had some bangers, you know what I'm saying? They had some hidden gems, but I really had all my faith in the records.
If those records collectively were worth 3,000, I suck it right now. That's cap. We're about to give a bike with no engine 1,500. Yo, on what planet? Are we glazing it?
Never seen
They are.
Are we glazing
They
it?
are.
The bike
He
has
is.
no engine, bro.
You all in other niggas' business.
Watch
Go
this.
go mind your business, though. And quit scrubbing Chris on the fucking ground.
Hey, excuse me, appraiser. I would like to show you this working bike with a motor for $250.
Yo, shut your bitch ass up.
This not
Yeah.
I've never seen
1,500.
That's messed up, bro.
250. See that, Chris? You see what they're doing to us, bro? You see how they're trying to hold us, bro? I'm not gonna let it happen, man.
All right, I'm back with all the values of everything, and I'm gonna start off with who came in third place. So third place is going to be, with a value in their circle of 1761 with 255 left, is Agent and Chris.
Not a real motorbike. Oh, not a real motorbike.
High five, Chris.
Not a real motorbike over there.
Yeah, it's not even a real motorbike.
Motorbike.
And the winner of this storage unit challenge
It's not real.
is going to be Duke and David.
Hell no!
Let me explain. Let me explain. Their total value was $5,083, and even if you take away the $1,500 bike, they still would have won. They still would have won without the bike total. So they had $4,813 plus $270 left. Kai, your guys' total was $2,461, and you had $300 left, coming in at $2,761 was your total. So if their bike was not even included, they still would have won.
No, they wouldn't have. $1 a piece for them records, bro. Hell
I
no.
played a fair game, and I was dealt a bad hand. We were dealt a bad hand, right, Chris?
No, you were dealt a bad hand because of the dumbass appraiser.
Since Davis and Duke has won, they both get to take one item from each of their opponent's circles.
I mean, listen, bro. I chose.
It was like a
spear.
Stormbreaker, yeah.
I chose it because, listen, bro, it's no secret that back in the day, I used to train to be a ninja. And maybe it just brought something out of me, I don't know.
I took a sword and I took Agent's bike. I'm never gonna ride his bike.
Yeah, that is a nice
I'm
bike.
gonna use the sword, though,
That bike
to defend
would
myself.
sell
Don't run up on me.
new for like $300
Present
bucks.
the winners, Duke and
$400
Davis.
bucks, maybe more, because it's a mongoose.
Party Boys, Brothers of Destruction. You know what I'm saying? What else duo names they got?
Dumb and Dumber.
Two Stooges.
If you guys want to see a part 2, we'll do one with viewers' homes, and we'll come to your house, and we'll see the value of you guys' value. What?
And if you guys hit
AMP American Pickers. Some shit like that. That would be cool. Yeah, that was a good one, bro. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it was alright. It wasn't as good as some of them. Alright. Let's play some ESO, I guess. Let's see what else they got trending before we get into that. What's this up to? What's this? I'm not watching this whole thing. I just want to see what happened. What the hell is he doing?
What's this?
D Block. Oh, I like how he got that. AMP D Block. Oh, that's tough.
I mean, somebody got me a Dolphins jersey for my birthday. Yeah, nigga. Bro, yeah. You straight?
Hell yeah.
What's your like room cold or something?
Nah, it ain't cold, but it's like, like late night, like me and you late night, like on stream, that shit be some lit.
Yeah.
You ducking that road.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm just opening up some B-Day gifts.
Wait, this is Yo?
Do it got batteries in it? Who said that?
Oh, you know what this is? Oh, I don't got no batteries.
Wait, where you getting it? Where the fuck they come from?
Nigga, this is your shit.
That's not my. I don't know who shit that is.
That ass.
Had that shit been right there the whole time?
Yes.
I don't know who. Do it got batteries in it?
Nah. You got some batteries? You got a screwdriver or not?
Oh, look.
I got you. Oh, no.
I just want to see what that was. I ain't heard about this. We'll watch this later. Yeah, let's get into. I don't even know if I'm gonna play Xbox. I'm gonna play. I don't know what I'm gonna play yet. Damn. Yeah, play a little bit of Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do another playthrough, guys, of Space Marines 2, Warhammer. Yeah, I've been wanting to play that again, so I'm gonna play that probably do that next week sometime. I gotta go to the dentist on the 16th. That's gonna be a bitch. So, got that not to look forward to. Then I got another fucking bunch of doctor's appointments this week. It fucking sucks. Anything new in the crowns? Alright. Let me go turn this stuff, put this at the house. What I need to do. Alright, that looks good there. They need to add more special furniture items so you can put more. This table here. Put this. Right there.
Over the years, I've built a... I like a set. I like a sense of... the years, I've built.
Shit. Okay.
Gerald Denis.
Alright guys, we got all that done.
piece of time.
Yes?
If you see a pawn shop, give a shout. I want to get a gift for Aurelia. Sandar is with you. I can feel it.
The Monger. About time. Come to deliver our little private contract.
Go to Cold Harbor, check out the furniture they have for this weekend. Yeah, this next update, this whole year is going to be, I thought it wasn't going to be a good update on this game, but it's actually going to be a really good year for ESO. I can't wait for them to okay, that's cool. Yeah, I have all this stuff. One thing I don't have this. Have that. I don't have that though. But 40. opens up? I did not know that. I gotta make some potions to sell to make some quick money. Shit. Where is the potion?
Can I help?
I detest linen sheets, don't you? Silk or nothing, I would say.
Oh, that sucks. I wanted it to be. That don't look great. I forgot about these things. Where could I put this? Could I put it here? Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Move that one door. That actually looks pretty cool, actually. Put this on the door, though. That needs to be down just a little bit more. Just put it right there for now. I don't know where to put it. I forgot about that. We still gotta do the prologue quest. So that would be pretty cool. Let's see where we gotta go for that. Oh, we still got to do the campaign. That one.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
Master Merrick, where? Friend, your timely arrival gives me hope that the sands of disaster can finally be turned. The Fighters Guild is under assault. 4 guild halls have already fallen, and now Guild Master Merrick has disappeared. We need to find him before all is lost. No one has claimed credit for the attacks, and evidence has been lacking. It makes no sense. Still, I expect more and more attacks at any time. Without Master Merrick, our guild could fall. It's our biggest crisis since the plane melt. Just that. I was supposed to meet him here, but he never arrived. Most of the guild is securing the remaining halls, but with you here, we can track down the guild master and stop these attacks. The guild needs you, comrade. Will you answer the call? I've received conflicting reports from trusted guild scouts. Merrick has supposedly been sighted in Malabal Tor, northern Alakir Desert, and East March. Obviously, he can't be everywhere. Choose a location to investigate and meet the scout there. Merrick is many things, but mage is not one of them. I trust the scouts, but he could not be in 3 distant places at the same time. I need you to make your best guess. Pick a location and see if you can find our missing guild master.
Players respond options give you a choice on how to roleplay.
You dare question my commitment to Master Merrick? I've spent days trying to find him, but in the Guildmaster's absence, someone has to keep the rest of the guild on track, coordinate defenses, deploy our scouts. You agreed to do a job, so get to it. A guild scout talked to hunters, who said they spotted Merrick near Volkwaston. That area contains many nooks and crannies among the rocks to hide in, and Daedra roamed the vicinity as well. Do you think Merrick could be searching there? Both Merrick and I know the desert well, but I had no idea why he would go there. Still, a guild scout claims to have spotted him in Sentinel's outskirts. If you decide this is the spot, I suggest you search for him among the cliffs there. A guild scout talked to hunters who said they spotted Merrick near Volkwaston. That area contains many nooks and crannies among the rocks to hide in, and Daedra roamed the vicinity as well. Do you think Merrick could be searching there? A guild scout says Merrick was spotted outside Windhelm, a place of snow and ice, and Merrick hates the cold. Still, if some clue pointed here, he wouldn't let a little weather stop him. Do you think Merrick searches for our enemy? Both Merrick and I know the devil. Weenie is a fast and faithful mount. She can get you to the location quickly. I'll send word to the guild scout. They'll meet you and help you search for Merrick. Then they can get word back to me while I follow up with the other reports. Good luck. I would be surprised if you didn't, comrade. What can I tell you, bearing in mind that our understanding of the facts is incomplete at best? After the events in the Alakir Desert and the Plain Meld crisis, my father, King Faharajad, thought I should learn more about the wider world. Preparation for one day ruling in his stead, I suppose. So I joined the Fighters Guild. They fought well during the Plain Meld crisis, and they do not take sides in the ongoing Alliance War. Where better to hone my skills and learn about the world? Guildmaster Merrick took me under his wing. He is like a second father to me. I respect Guildmaster Merrick and care about all my guild comrades. Merrick is a hard taskmaster, but he is fair and honorable. He's taught me many and many things. It did not feel right to leave him, but he gave me a task and I had to complete it. I understand it, he hasn't changed much since becoming Guildmaster. I know he has mixed feelings about how he got the position. He's been a shining example for the Guild. There's no one I'd rather serve, no one I'd rather learn from. We were following up on the attacks, but not getting very far. He sent me to file a report with the Guild. Then I was supposed to meet him here. He never arrived. When I informed the Guild of the situation, the scouting reports started coming in. Devastatingly brutal affairs, and thorough. Not a single survivor. And we only found the remains of Guild members. The attackers must take their dead, or they strike so fast that no one can react. But how were they able to get past the defenses? Guild halls are well defended. They're filled with some of the best fighters in all of Tamriel. Assaults at the entrances would create damage, but there's no evidence of such. It's like they walked right in and suddenly attacked from deep inside. Guildmaster Merrick and I were trying to figure that out. I can only assume that he discovered something and followed after it, which is why he isn't here. Something so urgent he could leave no note. We need to find Merrick and get some answers.
That little princess I'll never mentioned he was sending you to meet me. How the tusk have you been, pal? And no, hold that thought. We got work to do. Guild Scout, Bruiser, and General Pain in the Arse. At least that's what Merrick calls me. While most of the guilds settled in to defend the remaining guild halls, I volunteered to stay in the field. I was looking into the attacks on the Fighters Guild when word reached me that the Little Prince had lost our guildmaster. When I heard rumors that someone who matched Merrick's description was in the area, I sent my report and started to investigate. I spotted someone who was the spitting image of Merrick moving deliberately through the outskirts of Sentinel and trying not to be seen. I couldn't catch him, but I followed his trail to here. The path leads west, so that's where we're going. Nothing wrong with that. It's healthy even. I met a healer once who said that bottling up your emotions gives you worms. Or was it dark humors? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I hit him when he tried to put a swamp jelly on my head. Oh, you know, a little of this, a bit of that. Mostly been working with the Fighters Guild. Merrick's a good leader, and there's always something to fight. It's in the name, after all. But these attacks, someone's definitely out to destroy the guild.
Ready to ride.
By himself? That spot on the map. It's northwest of here.
Good quality there.
could use some help. That Fighters Guild warrior was a storm of fury. Left me alive so I could tell some prince what happened here. But neither of you looks much like a prince to me. Revenge happened. We misjudged the Guildmaster's skill and his anger. He let me live when I renounced the Order of the Black Worm. What you call the Worm Cult made me swear to tell Princess Ah everything I know. I don't think so. Not quite yet. My pain is great. Get me something to ease my suffering. Then, I'll share what I know. Not a prince, but a jester? You do make a good point, though. Life in the Order involves lies and dark secrets. I no longer wish to walk that path, but I still need something for this pain. The information I possess must be worth at least that. You're right. No better time to change than now. The Order of the Black Worm has risen from the ashes of defeat to take vengeance. First on the Fighters Guild, then the Mages Guild, then all of Tamriel. I told him that our leader, Mazama, had business with Magister Andrello at the Sisters of the Sands Inn in Sentinel, but he left before I could tell him the rest. We have a new weapon. I don't know any details, but Mazama called it a Soul Reaper.
This little worm claims he's renounced his evil ways. Guess I won't gut him like I planned. No Merrick yet, but feels like we're getting closer. Go over what we just learned. The damn worm cult is really back. I thought they scattered after we stopped the plane meld. Hey, you'd hear about a few remnants, but nothing significant. Not like this. And he said they had a new weapon. What the tusk is a Soul Reaper anyway? I think that's in Sentinel, elaborate building on the northwest side of town. How about you find this Magister, figure out what business she has with Mazama, and if she's seen Merrick, I'll collect Weemy and wait for you outside the inn. I never expected the enemy to be the Worm Cult. Thought they were finished after we stopped the plane meld. Obviously, Merrick has a plan to crush them. Let's get to Sentinel and the Sisters of the Sands Inn and see what this Magister can tell us. I thought so, pal. They were leaderless after you and the companions beat that evil bastard Manamarco. Went on a little trip to Cold Harbor, stopped Molag Bal's plane meld. The Worm Cult should have died. I guess we forced them underground, but didn't squish them hard enough. Let's catch up with Merrick so we can do just that. Look for me outside after you talk to the Magister. I have a few thoughts I want to share with this world. Merrick came this way. Tell by all the dead bodies. That arm, it came down, can it?
You should rest, Magister Andrello. That incident has you all out of sorts.
You're not the usual serving wench. Where's the tonic I requested? I need something to settle my nerves. Oh, what else can befall me today? One more interruption and I'll never make it to Shornhelm on time. I have no idea who that might be. One moment I was about to board a coach to Shornhelm when a strange woman stopped me and looked deeply into my eyes. The next I was waking up here, feeling awful and very much put out. That was the second interruption. Merrick spouted nonsense about the worm cult, even as my apprentice spouted nonsense about seeing me board the coach to Shornhelm while he was carrying me here. Merrick ran off, chasing after the coach, I presume. Apprentice, arrange another coach. We must be off after I finish my tonic. Where's that damn serving wench? A mage of my standing can't miss the meeting at the Mages Guild Hall. It would be unseemly. Forget I said that. There is no meeting. She stepped out of the shadows and blocked my path as I walked to the coach. I remember her unsettling eyes as she stared at me. After that, I awoke in here. If she used some spell to take my form, she must be a powerful mage indeed.
Did you find the Magister, pal? I think I demonstrated a lot of restraint, waiting out here and not going inside for an ale or two. Any luck finding Magister Andrello? That's a strange story. And the woman, it could have been Mazama. Did the Magister say anything about Guildmaster Merrick? Wait, Merrick's notes mentioned that the enemy was interested in Ribbonspire. Shornhelm's in Ribbonspire. What could the Worm Cult be after in that part of the world? And Rosawir the Cultist told us the Worm Cult wants revenge on the Mages Guild as well as the Fighters Guild. This is bad. Let's get to the Shornhelm Mages Guild and try to catch up with Merrick. If you need quick transport to Shornhelm's Mages Guild, take Weenie. I'm sure Princess Zah won't mind. And even if he did, he's not here to stop you. I'll send word to the little prince and meet you there. It's about time I punched something. What? Do I look like a mind reader to you? If I had to guess, he got word of this latest plot and he's been following it non-stop. No time to call for help when the Worm Cult apparently has a new weapon and plans to take revenge against the guilds. And we need to go help him! Sure, Merrick got the drop on a small camp of Worm Cultists, but they've already destroyed 4 of our guild halls. He's a great fighter, but whatever they have planned for Shornhelm might be too much even for him.
I appreciate the Fighters Guild coming to our aid, Princess Zah.
Comrade, Scordo. I came as soon as I received your message.
Gabriel! Azar! The Worm Cult is going to attack the Mages Guild!
They're already here. Merrick arrived before you and the prince. He ran down to help.
The attack's begun and Merrick ran down there. Damn! Tell Gabriel what we learned, but be quick about it.
It's good to see you, friend. But we have a situation. Somehow assailants infiltrated a private meeting beneath the guild hall and caught some of our most influential mages unawares. Merrick arrived and raced to help, but... Did Squirtle say Worm Cult? How can that... We eradicated them, didn't we? A threat of this magnitude must be crushed swiftly. The mages and Merrick can use our help. Can I count on you to join the fight? A little on the dark side, but I totally understand the sentiment. I've dealt with the Worm Cult before myself. The door to the underground chambers is right over there. Be careful.
Go, comrade. We need to help the guild master. Let's look for Guildmaster Merrick, but be ready to take down any cultist you see.
Let's get into it.
Thank the Divines. I'm safe. Fighters Guild warrior. He sliced through the attackers and ran farther in.
know, my ears were burning.
The Mages Guild built all this under Shornhill?
I can't believe the one called
Will know what lies.
I forgot to keep score.
Did you feel
That
that?
fighter's still
Hurry.
in. He right through the attackers and ran farther in.
Look, across the chasm. Guildmaster Merrick, the Worm Cult has it. Let my mentor go, foul creature!
Thou mortal! The Soul Reaper is not yet stable!
Merrick! No! That explosion! Stendar preserve him! Merrick was caught in the blast!
A dead one. No good to me. Come, we're done here.
No! Merrick can't be dead! We need to reach him! Stendar, please! Merrick can't be dead! He just can't!
Don't hold back.
By the gods! Merrick! Merrick's dead. By the swords of my forefathers, I will make the Worm Cult pay.
I came as quick as I... Oh no. Merrick. The Magisters. What happened?
Merrick destroyed the Worm Cult device. It exploded and killed him. Comrade, please. Search the area and gather Guildmaster Merrick's weapons. You found something. Let me see. Merrick would polish that shield for hours. It was almost a ritual. That was his father's sword. Merrick wielded it proudly.
I'll teleport the remains of that horrid device upstairs for study.
What a loss. Merrick was our leader, my mentor. Practically a father to me since I joined the Fighters Guild. Thank you for gathering his sword and shield. Strange, though, that a Daedra was leading these worm cultists. What was that note you found? Let me see. A worm cult nest on Rivenspire's northern coast? Stendar blesses us with another foolish enemy, quick to put their plans to paper. First, however, we must go to the Fighters Guild Hall in Shornhelm. Tell Skordo what befell Merrick.
Use the nearby doors to leave. When you assault the worm nest, the Mages Guild will join you. You have
Prince Hazar, the guild hall's on high alert. I was about to lead a contingent of fighters to the Mages Guild.
The battle's over, Scordo. Guildmaster Merrick is dead.
What? Not Merrick? Hey, pal, tell me what happened. That can't be right. What Prince Hazar said. Merrick can't be dead. Tell me this is some sort of bad joke, pal. Those Tuscan bastards! I came back here to rally the troops, but I should have gone down there with you! I could have saved Merrick, damn it! This is bad. What's the guild gonna do without its guildmaster? And at a time like this? Oh, right, of course. Merrick loved these. They were family heirlooms. He was proud to wield them in service to the greater good. He was always spouting nonsense like that. All right. Tell me that you and the prince have a plan to make someone pay.
Guildmaster Merrick is really dead. Scordo's correct. This is bad. How are we going to stop Mazama and the Worm Cult without Guildmaster Merrick to guide us? I hear your words, but my mind is a storm of emotions. Merrick, my friend, my mentor, he died and I couldn't save him. I wasn't even at his side. I wasn't there to help him when he needed me the most. Stendarr, help me. I don't know what to do. You dare speak to a prince of the realm like that? You think harsh words to ignite the fires of anger and burn away the depression that was dampening my resolve? Well done. We may have lost Merrick, but we're not done yet. Thank you for reminding me. Your words were like a raging fire in the forest, incinerating the despair that was strangling my soul. Before we take action, I want to commend you and reward you for your service, and ask that you stay to finish this with us. For Merrick. Your strong reproach made me realize that the world doesn't stop just because someone we respected and cared about is no longer with us. We know who the enemy is and where to find them. The time has come to take the battle to the Worm Cult. The note we discovered talked about a worm nest on the northern coast of Rivenspire. We must gather our forces, storm their lair, and deal with the Worm Cult leader, Mazama. Perhaps, but I don't think so. Everything happened quickly after Merrick destroyed the Soul Reaper and Mazama retreated. The job I hired you for ended when we found Merrick. But I'd like to extend your employment. Help us assault the Worm Cult nest.
Pardon the interruption. Vanus Galarian would like to talk to you. He's right outside.
The leader of the Mages Guild? His assistance could be crucial to destroying the worm nest. Welcome, Vanus. We're glad to be working alongside you and your guild again.
There's no time for niceties, Azar. You there, come speak to me. A pleasure to see you again, friend, despite the dire circumstances. Thank you for purging our sanctum of the worm cult infestation. Reliable as ever, I see. Please, describe everything you experienced during the attack. Spare no detail. Yes, Gabriel called Nazama snake-like. My extensive knowledge of Daedra tells me that she's likely a harvester, known for their illusion magic. I suspect that's how she got into our sanctum undetected. Tell me, how did Merrick die? Merrick was a great warrior, but also reckless, attacking an unknown arcane device. Clearly a miscalculation. An intact Soul Reaper would have revealed more than the shards we recovered. Had he waited for you to intervene, he might still be alive. Compassion has no place in events of this magnitude. How does a single life compare to hundreds, nay, thousands at stake from the worm cult machinations? I mourn Merrick's loss, but the facts remain the same. Now, where is the worm cult nest? I know that lighthouse well, and am aware of a cove to the south. Let me mark it on your map. We'll meet you there after I conclude my business with Prince Azad Skordo. No guild can function without a guild master, not even the Fighters Guild. Isn't it obvious? With Merrick dead, someone needs to take the reins of the Fighters Guild until their ponderously slow council can select a new guild master. Since they're in the thick of it, Skordo and Prince Azad are the most likely candidates. Certainly not, and I wouldn't presume. But in this time of trouble, we need a stable and functioning Fighters Guild to stand against the worm cult. Prince Azad has leadership training and was taught by Guildmaster Merrick. He's the clear choice. What haven't I been up to? I am Tamriel's greatest living mage, after all. I had just started to get inclinations that the worm cult might not be as finished as we thought when word reached me about the attacks on the guild halls. I am beyond annoyed. Just that I wish we had an intact one to study. They've been appearing throughout the land at sites where the worm cult is engaging in hostile actions. Ever since Metamarco started his Order of the Black Worm, they've been nothing but trouble. Isn't it obvious? With Merrick dead, someone needs to take the reins of the Fighters Guild until their ponderously slow council can select a new guild master. Since they're in the thick of it, Skordo and Prince Azad are the most likely candidates. Certainly not, and I wouldn't presume. But in this time of trouble, we need a stable and functioning Fighters Guild to stand against the worm cult. Prince Azad has leadership training and was taught by Guildmaster Merrick. He's the clear choice. What haven't I been up to? I am Tamriel's greatest living mage, after all. I had just started to get inclinations that the worm cult might not be as finished as we thought when word reached me about the attacks on the guild halls. I am beyond annoyed. Just that I wish we had an intact one to study. They've been appearing throughout the land at sites where the worm cult is engaging in hostile actions. Ever since Metamarco started his Order of the Black Worm, they've been nothing but trouble. The Fighters Guild requires leadership. I suggest Prince Azar take command until your council can select a new guildmaster.
He's right, Azar. And you know the rest of the guild is more likely to follow you than they are me.
As much as I want to be there with you, I see the wisdom in Varnus' words. I'll stay behind to command the guild.
Keep looking. The nest must be here somewhere. Ah, the nest entrance. I suggest we split our forces. We'll draw less attention and hurry our search for Mazama.
Hey!
Let my magic empower you! I shall augment your attacks! I offer my great strength! Come, I shall augment your attacks! Yes, there's something here. I'll dispel the illusion. A hidden journal. Intriguing. What does it say? Ah! Soul Reapers. Worms burrowed. Look, past the gate. Captives from the Mages Guild.
Resist if you want. We take your soul either way.
Device siphoned their souls. A horrid death. We must destroy that Soul Reaper. Destroy that abomination! Tear out its core as the journal described. Excellent. They can be destroyed without triggering a fatal explosion. Now that I witnessed a Soul Reaper firsthand, the scope of the danger becomes quite clear. This goes beyond the threat to the fighters and mages guilds. But what is the Worm Cult's ultimate goal? I have contended with the Worm Cult longer than anyone. Based on previous encounters, they usually seek something disastrous. The more information we learn down here, the better. I sense illusion magic nearby. Let's search this room for its source. The illusion is behind that altar, along the wall. What can we learn from this scroll? A singular focus on the destruction of every living being. They must be stopped. Our search continues. My great strength! Let my magic empower you! By the stars, so many reapers. Come, I shall augment your attacks. The Fighters Guild contingent, all dead. Wait, let me take a look at that sword. It's Scordo's blade, all right. I'd know his tough, stubborn aura anywhere, and the sword reeks of it. He wouldn't have parted with his weapon, not unless he had no choice. Our task now shifts from gathering information to rescuing Scordo the Knife. By doing something reckless. We must split up. I suspect time is of the essence, and I won't see another member of the Fighters Guild fall this day. Take the eastern hallway, and be careful. Illusions abound in this place.
You're injured.
No, Varnus, I'm over here. That's not me.
Arrogant mage. My master demands your presence.
Dragging Varnus into a portal.
The great mage does not fall easily.
You can't have him, creature!
Protect the staff!
First, the mage's head. Next, the fighter's heart.
Bonus is gone. Mazama took him.
Yeah, let's figure this out, pal. Mazama ambushed me. Cast a spell and I blacked out. I woke up feeling wrung dry, like how you described Magister Andrello. I guess that's what it feels like when the snake takes your appearance. Yeah, but I think she's planning more than that. Did you hear what she said about the fighter's heart? Well, what do I know? I can't even keep my friends safe. It's all falling apart, pal. I don't think we're gonna beat the worms this time. Coward? Give up? Who the Tusk said anything about that? I may have had a moment here, but I owe Merrick his justice. We don't stop until I hear Daedric bones snap. Let's ask Gabrielle to open a portal. I need to clear my head. Then, we go hunting. How do you feel about a portal, Gabrielle?
Of course. One portal to Shornhelm's Mages Guild coming up.
About Varnus.
No apologies, Scordo. We'll get...
Tell me, what happened? Where's Varnus?
I'll let our friend fill you in.
I came as soon as I received Gabrielle's summons, just in time to see you all return. But where's Varnus? And why do Gabrielle and Scordo look so haggard? What happened at that worm nest, comrade? We can destroy the Soul Reapers without unleashing a killing explosion? That's excellent news. I can't wait to hear the details. But what do they actually do? And by the swords of my forefathers, tell me what happened to Varnus. Mizama and the Worm Cult captured Varnus Galarian, the leader of the Mages Guild and the greatest mage alive. You probably should have led with that, comrade. First Merrick, now Varnus. By Stendarr's beard, what other disasters can befall us? The Mage's Head obviously refers to Varnus. As for the fighter's heart, she already killed Merrick. I'm just a temporary substitute for the duration of this crisis. What could she... That's Tears. She means to attack the Earthforge. Merrick told me about that. You destroyed the Mortum Vivicus with the weapon, yes? So you know the power of the Earthforge. Mizama can look like anyone, and she currently wears Scordo's form. She can walk right in. We need to get there now.
I can open a portal to the Earthforge. Then Prince Azah and I have our own task to attend to.
We do. What can be more important than
Marlbox, Jawbone! The attack's already begun! Let's talk before we rush in one.
can I help you?
One mortal. I shattered your king, killed or captured your leader. The Order of the Black One is victorious! Succumb to my illusion!
done, friend. You made Mazama pay for Merrick and all the debts she caused. Good job taking down Mazama, but we're not safe yet. As Prince Azah and I were meeting with representatives of the three alliances, we received reports of Soul Reapers and Worm Cult attack squads appearing across Tamriel. It's bad out there. Not exactly. Prince Azah and I were able to get the alliances to send ambassadors to Sturk, the same island where Ivanis forged the agreement to attack Cold Harbor. But we're far from reaching such an agreement again. Frankly, we could use your help. Take my portal to Sturk and talk to your Alliance's ambassador. Convince them that the Worm Cult threat is real and we need to work together to stop it. Prince Azah and I will lean on the other two and do the same. I left the Alliance ambassadors alone on Sturk with Prince Azah. Let's go try to convince them.
With that Daedra gone, we can easily clean up any remaining Worm cultists. Sounds like you and Scordo, the real Scordo, have important business on Sturk. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
Did you explain the stakes? We need the three alliances to cooperate.
We got them to come to Sturk. That's a start. Now we just need to make them see reason.
Ambassadors, please! You must listen.
There's attacks in Oradon. Prince Azah says it's the Worm Cult.
What does it matter? We can't fight wars in both Cyrodiil and our sovereign territory.
Prince Azah said Gabriel was bringing the hero who uncovered this plot. Let's hear them out.
Gabriel tells a compelling tale of necromancy and Daedric cults. But I am not yet convinced that the Pact is truly in danger. Why don't you elaborate on why I should believe that the Worm Cult has returned and is a significant threat to the land? Are you certain it's a resurrected Worm Cult, and not just the work of an insignificant handful of fanatics who refuse to accept defeat? Surely they can't be a threat to the powerful Ebonheart Pact? That explains the obvious concern displayed by Prince Azah and Gabriel. Perhaps this threat is more dire than I anticipated. I'll bring this information to my superiors right away.
I'm sure I speak for my fellow diplomats when I say we will pass on the information, but can make no promises.
Vanis' staff. It's reacting to you, friend. Reach out and see what happens.
Listen, everyone. My time is short. You must... I am very much relieved that my spell... I am very much relieved that my spell succeeded and reached you. And I see you've gathered the alliances. Good, good. Needless to say, the Worm Cult captured me. My spell won't last long, so listen closely to my instructions. Mazama teleported me and locked me in a cell. Reminds me of Cold Harbor, but also it doesn't. A problem for later. Listen, the Soul Reapers are just the start. The Worm Cult has a hidden nest. It's amassing forces to launch a devastating attack. My guards mentioned an isolated island called Solstice. If I learn more, I'll contact you again. But you must convince the alliances. They must join with the guilds again to stop this threat. If not, the worm cult will bring death to all of Nirn.
If even the great Vanus Galerian is worried about this threat, we have to act. Now.
There's no time to waste, comrade. Come. Between your efforts and Varnus' message, the Alliance ambassadors finally seem willing to throw us their support. And from what Varnus told us, I suspect we'll need it. A rescue must wait. The threat hiding on Solstice is our first priority. Just as the alliances, guilds, and heroes of Tamriel joined forces on Cirque to end the plane meld, we must do so again to stop the worm cult on Solstice. Your actions were instrumental in revealing this threat. I hope we can count on you again.
It's clear now. We need to work together if we're to have any hope of defeating the worm cult.
Agreed. We must report back to our superiors and rally our forces.
And what should we call this newfound camaraderie?
How about the Sturk Fellowship? This island has a habit of being part of these things.
We'll be in touch regarding Solstice. touches me, I'm punching them.
I'll soon be heading back to my homeland of Somerset. Are you interested in passage? We've room for more.
Keep an ear out for anything exciting.
I'm gonna call it a day on the stream. It was a short one today. I'll be back on tomorrow sometime. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.